Facebook posts claiming that rogue morgue attendants in Kenya's biggest health facility are on the prowl, hunting down mothers who must walk up and down a maze of stairs and corridors in the dead of the night to breastfeed their preterm babies, has sent shockwaves across the nation. While the news went viral on social media today to scores of mothers who have been in the unit, it is horrors they lived with and their peers are living with.
Like, this is not even news to us.
She requested to speak to us on condition of anonymity, having herself had an encounter with the infamous morgue attendants on her first night in hospital. Alone and new at the hospital, she ran up the flight of stairs to the newborn unit to see the fragile baby she had just brought to this world.
I used the stairs. Right after the stairs, there's the lift. That's where I met the morgue attendants. There were two of them. I had no idea who they were. That was my first night in Kenyatta. So they were wearing white overcoats. So the only reason I knew they were morgue attendants is because I saw legs hanging on that, the metal thingy they normally used to carry the bodies with. And then one of them pointed out, "Pita mbele yetu tukuone na nyuma." So now at that particular point I knew, this is such a crude comment. My instincts just told me this isn't right. So one of them was just inside the lift and the other one was outside, and he walked out almost following me, so I had to run all the way to the warden screaming.
The mothers who claim to have been through the horror say screams in the 2,500 bed capacity hospital are often assumed to be from patients in trauma.
And I told the nurse in charge what had happened, and she just told me, next time please walk in parks. So that was the only solution they gave to me. That's it.
The hospital's management refutes the claims as untrue and have called in the Directorate of Criminal Investigations to take witness statements and determine whether the allegations were just that or real.
Yeah, right now, there is not a single complaint that has been registered on such a case. Not a single one. And we have suggestion boxes in the whole hospital. Kenyatta National Hospital has 24-hour CCTV surveillance in the lifts and along the corridors.
Most of the time now, the cesarean, whatever, they used to use the lifts. Sasa hapo ndo I hear now the other case imetokea, because hata ungepanda lift pekee kwanza, that's even worse.
We have asked for investigations. This report should be with us by Monday evening, and we shall be able to make it public on Tuesday to you and to other people to know what is happening in this institution.
I'd like to tell the Kenyans who have those complaints, you understand the challenges that come with anonymity of social media, that if they feel that they're intimidated in bringing those claims or those issues to Kenyatta Hospital, that they can bring them to my office. And I'll be able to talk to each and every one of them. They can be able to send them either on email, because I've seen a lot of those on social media, bring them physically to KICC 26th floor, because this is a matter that we want to get to the bottom of.
Sources at the newborn unit informed Citizen TV that mothers have been complaining for days on end that they are scared of the path that takes them to the babies who depend on their breast milk for survival.
But in terms of kushughulikia watoto, honestly, they were okay. Nursery, our nurses, that one I had no complaints. But sasa shida niyo tu.
The stress on mothers, however, instantly affects their milk flow, a situation that directly affects the newborns and has had a domino effect on the nurses and nutritionists as well, who are frustrated by the slow development or improvement of the preterms.
The only motto was to work together. Now, since I was also there for a longer time, there's something called the ward prefect. They appoint your ward prefect. So normally your job is to orientation, more like orientation to the new moms who come. So the first thing you tell them is that make sure you do not walk to the nursery alone at night, because it is dangerous and you might get raped. It was a traumatic experience, and the sad part is that they know it's happening, because if they give you a solution to walk in parks, that means the management knows.
Move in groups not because of the insecurity, but because of the scheduled timings.
Na ukiamka kuchelewa, you will just have to run. I don't know utakimbia ama utafanya nini, or unless you know the guards. Sasa mimi nilikuwa na namba ya one of the guards just in case you were asleep.
Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.